Hey guys, welcome to Success Tips. Now, a topic that comes up a lot of times, particularly around newbies talking about how to get started in the business, is when should you automate your business? Now, a lot of people I see posting and talking about how, you should make systems and automate your business and hire VAs, which is virtual assistants, and get everything automated with software and have everything done for you. Well, that's all fine and dandy when you're big enough to do that. But so many people want to do that right from the very beginning, and to be honest, you're robbing yourself of a lot of valuable learning information that you can get. Because when you learn to do things yourself to start out, you're going to learn the business. You're going to learn what goes on behind getting the information behind whenever you do hire a VA or whoever you're going to use, what goes on that they're doing, that you're wondering, why is this taking so long, or why are they having trouble with this? Well, you've already done it yourself, so you know. So you're losing out a lot of valuable experience if you just want to jump into it and have everything done for you. And it's really not necessary. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, I'm just starting out, I need to automate this so everything's done for me. I want VAs to contact the sellers, and I want VAs to talk to them, and I want VAs to negotiate. Look, you want somebody else to run your business, you're not going to have a business for very long. You need to learn how to do that stuff yourself. If you're not willing to talk to sellers, if you're not going to learn how to talk to sellers, and you're going to rely on someone else to do it, you're never going to get very far in this business. Because you need to learn what to do when you have to jump in and step in and take charge and do things. You've got a seller that there's a difficulty with a deal or something, and you have to talk to them. You need to not be so scared. You need to jump in and learn how to talk to them. And honest to goodness, you're not that busy to begin with that you need to be having everything automated or be hiring VAs and doing all this stuff. It's fine to, you're a big business and you have people hiring VAs and doing all this stuff. Yeah, that's great for the ego, but practically, one, it's going to cost money. You're going to have to pay for these things. Two, again, you're losing out on a lot of experience because you're not learning how to do it yourself. It's even like if you get into rehabs and rehabbing properties, and so many people are like, oh, I never touch a hammer. I want everybody doing it for me. Then you're not going to know very much about this business, because if you're going to rehab houses, you need to know what's going on. I've done a lot of houses myself, particularly starting out. I did almost all of my properties to begin with till I could afford to start hiring people to do it, and I was busy enough to start doing it. I've had so many times where I've had people quote me estimates on, like, say, doing a drywall job, or, they'd come in and say, oh, you're going to have to replace this whole wall full of drywall because this spot's bad. And I would say, well, why don't you just cut out that section and patch it in and float it out? Oh, well, I guess we could do that. Save me $600 right there. People, the construction people in that, there's good ones out there. And not saying that any of them are bad. The fact is, they all want to make money. So they're going to try to, get the job as big as they can. They're going to want to do extra work. Yeah, it would be great to do the entire wall. You'd have a whole big wall done and all perfect. But you can effectively fix a spot and have it still come out perfect. It doesn't affect the quality of it at all. But knowing that, somebody says, oh, it's going to take 3 days to paint this house inside and out. That sounds like a long time. You think, oh, how long does it take just to paint? You should do it in a day. You think maybe they're ripping you off. But you've done it yourself, and you know how long it takes to do it. So my best advice would be, when should you automate, is when you're so busy that it necessitates it and you have the money to do it. I remember when I first started really hiring people, I was working on a house. I was actually doing the painting of it. Myself, bought an air compressor and was doing some of the work myself. I had other people working there doing tile work and things that I'm not real qualified to do. But I remember I was spraying it with paint, and the thought came into my head, wow, I've got to get out of here because I need to go meet with these sellers, two sellers. I had 2 appointments that afternoon, who were selling their houses, and I was probably going to make like 30 grand a piece on each of these houses. I started thinking, I need to not be working on the houses anymore. I'm making my money when I talk to sellers and I sign deals. So don't rush into automating your business. It's going to cost you unnecessary money, and you're going to lose a lot of learning that's going to be very valuable.